さっきの質問なんですけど、なぜこういうカエルの格好をしてますか？
Why are you a gecko? But she asked why you're a frog.
Oh, do you believe that you can do anything that you desire in this world? Hello, we are here in Tokyo, Japan. I don't know how we made it this far. I started doing this crap in my mom's basement 3 years ago, and now we're in Shibuya Crossing in Tokyo. I'm here with Keiko. We met. You called me on the phone on the Therapy Gecko call-in podcast, and I told you I was coming to Japan and that I was going to do this interview Gecko on the street thing. And you offered to help me translate very graciously. Yes. And now, in this moment, we are actually here.
I like to think I manifested this.
You did manifest this. You did. I got to say, I feel like I haven't always believed in manifestation, but now I'm pretty sold. Keiko,
it happened.
Tell me about we were setting up, and I was like trying not to ask you all these questions because I wanted to save them for right now, but what's your life like, man? How did you get to be here in Japan?
I feel like it was the same sort of manifesting, but yeah, like sort of that spiritual feeling.
Yeah.
Because I met my partner here, right in this area, and I was still living back in the States. And I was graduating college, and I didn't know what I was gonna do with an art degree. Mm-hmm. And I was like, do I move to a bigger city in the States? Rent is more expensive. I didn't know what was up. But I mean, after meeting him, it just felt right. I don't like to think I moved for him. Mm-hmm. I just feel like something was calling me to move here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's so I feel like it helps when like there is a person there, but also you're not moving, right? Like you said, you're not moving for them, but it just all kind of naturally comes into place.
Organically happened, and like I immediately started working at the tattoo studio that I still work at, and so everything just fell into place, and it was definitely the universe moving around and making space for me.
So where did we start? Like where in did you originally grow up in the States?
I was born here in Japan.
Really?
And up until elementary school, I was here, and then I went to 3rd and 4th grade in the States, and I didn't know how to read and write English. I didn't understand the concept of spelling, and I learned. And then came back to Japan, went back to the States for high school and college, and now I'm back here.
And so you went back to the States for high school. So you went to middle school here?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So when you came back after you graduated, did you like catch up with any of your middle school friends?
Oh, yeah. Some of my best friends. Or like, okay, I have like 5 friends. And 2 of them are from elementary, middle school. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm still really close with them.
What is it that made you want to come back here after graduating?
It just felt right. I didn't know that it was going to be the right decision because I'm queer, and my parents were like, I don't think you're going to want to conform to Japanese society. And I was like, I don't think I want to either. But
yeah, so it's funny. So being around here and talking to people for the time that I've been here, and like videos that I've watched of interviews with people who live here, have talked about like a very strict culture.
Yeah.
And kind of like what you're talking about, having to conform to the Japanese culture. Like,
yeah.
How would you describe that culture, and then how would you describe your relationship with it?
I feel like, in education and everything, everyone has to fit the mold and all that. But I feel like I've also heard people say, like, that's cool too, but if you go so far outside of the norm and you stick with it and you make it your own thing, then people are also like accepting of that.
Interesting.
If you do it all the way. So like people see you as a gecko and they're like, cute, cool.
Right.
Because
Right.
you're doing your own thing, and it's so far outside of the norm that it's now like full circle acceptable.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then I also met a guy. He was from somewhere that wasn't Japan. I think he was from Turkey, and he was like, "You've got to make your own little world, your own little bubble in Japan, so to make it livable."
Yeah.
And then once you make your own little bubble, it's awesome. It's not. It's like you're not in Japan, but you reap the benefits of living in Japan.
And you feel like you have your own little bubble.
I have my own bubble now.
How long? I feel like that's sort of a general just thing anywhere in life, right? Like to build your own world and live in it. How long do you think it took you to do that out here?
I think it took me the whole 3 years that I've been here.
Yeah.
Because I went through my tattoo apprenticeship, and I had to work like other jobs on the way, and that was annoying. And and now I'm finally at a place where it's like comfortable and easy.
When you first got here, did you feel like you had a hard time fitting into that strict culture that you're describing?
Yeah, trying to like interview for normal jobs and like having a shaved head and like a tiny little red ponytail at the time, and tattoos.
Right.
And at the time I wasn't willing to cover my tattoos to find work, which I eventually like ended up doing.
Right. You told me a little bit about like I'm very curious about your opinion on this because you're a tattoo artist, about how there's like a tattoo stigma in Japan.
Yeah, I mean, like, so me and my husband get stopped all the time whenever we're showing our tattoos. So like it's super normal for me to be stopped by the police. I just show them my ID and like, give them like cute little sparkly eyes, and then they're and then they're chill. But yeah, and I mean, they always ask. They're like, "Do you have anything dangerous on you?" Like, why would I admit to that if I did?
That's true. That's a pretty faulty line of questioning when you think of it like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell them if I did.
And what does your husband do?
He's a barber.
He's a barber. Okay. How long has he been doing that for?
Maybe the same amount of time I've been doing tattooing. He's also pretty new to it. But yeah, it's a good time. I get to tattoo him and he cuts my hair.
Perfect.
So,
when you go, how often do you go back to the States, if ever?
I haven't gone back since COVID, and I really want to, but I haven't had the chance.
Do you have friends and family that live there?
I have, my brother, my grandpa, yeah.
What did they think when you told them you were moving to Japan?
It's funny, I thought my brother would be the one to move, so he's my twin brother.
Yeah.
And he's the more like settled down, like quiet one. So we always thought it'd be the other way. And my grandpa, he's just dope. He supports me doing tattoos. He supports me being queer. Everyone was really supportive. Yeah.
Was it tough being queer in Japan?
It's sad for me because no one talks about it, and there's no space to talk about it or for me to bring it up. And so it just makes me sad all the time because it's never brought up.
Yeah.
And then it feels awkward to bring it up. It's like don't ask, don't tell sort of thing.
Sure. Yeah.
So yeah, it feels a little lonely, even though I like meet people or like I'll work with people who I think are also queer, but I don't want to like bring anything up if they don't feel comfortable with it.
Sure.
So it's kind of hush hush.
Do you think a lot of people that are in your circle or that you interact with like feel this pressure of a strict culture?
For sure. I think anyone who's gone through the Japanese education system sort of feels that pressure to, because I mean everyone has to graduate at the same time, everyone job hunts at the same time, everyone lands their job and starts their job at the same time, and it's just like this like constant like everyone starting everything and ending everything at the same time. So if you're out of line with that at all, there's definitely pressure, external and internal, I think.
How long did it take for this place to feel like home for you?
I mean, I guess it used to feel like home. I think it always has felt like home because I would always get homesick for Japan and Japanese food and the bathrooms.
The bathrooms?
The bathrooms.
What is it about the bathrooms that you miss?
The magnificent, beautiful public restrooms of Japan.
Okay, I've noticed this. Okay, and tell me what the deal is here. Sometimes I will go into a restroom and I will sit down on the toilet seat and it is warm.
It's warm.
And normally when I do that in the U.S., I'm thinking, this is like the ass heat of the guy who was just in here. But they're like actually warming the toilet seats.
They have heaters. They have seat warmers. Yeah, it's the best thing. Well, and then the doors go all the way down.
Yes.
And you're not seeing people walk by.
Yes.
And they're pretty clean. Yeah. No, so I'd always get homesick for Japan. I've never felt homesick for America.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is there anything in America that you miss?
Marijuana. Schmarijuana.
Oh. Hi.
I lived in Washington State.
Oh,
so
sure. Yeah, I feel like that is a lot more, okay over there than over here.
Yeah, like access to dispensaries. Yeah, there are so many. Yeah.
Keiko, are you ready to talk to people
Yes, let's do it.
around Shibuya?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Let's do it. Hi, Grace.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
This is Keiko.
Hi, nice to meet you. And you're
Lyle.
Lion.
Lyle. Yes.
Nice.
What are you doing here in Japan, dude?
I'm just traveling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you traveling from?
Australia.
Ah.
Yes, it's my second day in Tokyo, and it's my first time being here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What made you want to come all the way over to Tokyo?
I've always wanted to come. It just happened that my brother, he's also coming to Tokyo, but from Hong Kong. So I'm like, oh, I'll meet you in Tokyo.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
What's life like back in Australia?
Not very exciting, to be honest with you. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you guys doing here?
I'm not 100% sure myself.
Oh,
This.
really? And what
We're
is
doing this,
What is
yeah.
going on here? Am I being filmed?
You are being filmed, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
We're just doing little interviews with people who happen to be walking by in
All right.
Shibuya Crossing.
Okay, so do you guys have a YouTube channel or something
Yeah,
like that?
it's going to be on YouTube.
Maybe.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll just watch it myself.
Okay,
For
and
fun.
how long have you guys been sitting here today?
How long have we been sitting here today, you
Not
think?
too long.
Let's see. Let me check. We've been sitting here for we've actually been sitting here for 38 minutes.
Okay, that's not too long.
We've been sitting here for 38 minutes and we've gotten very few people to come sit and talk to
And
us.
I'm like number 2 or 3.
Something like that.
Something like that. Oh, that's actually not too bad.
It's not too bad, right?
Yeah.
Grace,
You
what's
did
your
well.
life like? Tell me about Australia. What do you do?
I'm an accountant.
You're an accountant?
Yes, not very exciting.
But yet you have an exciting energy about you.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you feel it?
I can feel it. Can you feel the exciting
I
energy?
feel it.
Really?
What were you able to get time off from accounting to come here?
I'm actually thinking about switching industry, maybe
Okay.
going to banking or something.
Okay.
But I don't know yet. Let's see if I can find a new job. But yeah, I actually had a pretty shitty year. That's why.
Why did you have a shitty year, Grace?
It's pretty sad because my dad passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. But that's part of life,
Mhm.
and yeah, it's kind of changed my perspective on things.
How so?
Because he passed away really quickly, and it just happened very suddenly, and it was back in March. So back then, they're all in Hong Kong, and back then Hong Kong banned people coming in from Australia. So in order for me to go home, I had to go to New Zealand for 2 weeks to wash out. 2 weeks, and once I reached Hong Kong, I still had to do the 2 weeks quarantine. Took me like 4 weeks. to see my family.
Really? Oh, it took you 4 weeks to see your family after your dad died?
Yeah, it was really bad. And the
Yeah.
saddest thing was my dad passed away on the day that I left for Hong Kong. So I didn't make it. Like the moment I stepped on my trip, like pretty much 12 hours later, he's gone. So it was really traumatic, I would say.
Yeah.
And then there are all these family issues that because of his passing that were coming up. So I was like dealing with a lot of shitty, complex things. So
Yeah.
I had a really shitty year, and that's part of the reason why I'm in Japan now. Because
Really?
I'm like, stuff it. I'm just gonna book this trip and
Right.
make myself happy. I'm just gonna spend the money and do this.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's me.
So is that part of, because you were talking about how this all kind of, even though it was shitty, gave you a different perspective that you're like applying to how you're now living your life.
Yeah, I think so. Like,
Tell me more about that new perspective.
I think it makes me realize I can do so much more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've dealt with all these situations and I'm like, oh my God, you can actually do this. You can deal with all these difficult people and difficult situations. And why don't you go out there and try something different? Because I've been in my industry for like 10 years and I don't see I'll just tell you a little bit more about my job. So
Yeah,
I'm an
please.
insolvency accountant. So we do bankruptcy, people dealing with bankrupt people or company going into liquidations. Like it's all, I quite like the things I do because every case is different, but I also don't see myself in doing this for very long. Like I don't see myself becoming a liquidator. So I'm like, maybe I should do something else. No, anyway, it's just a lot of things happened this year. So yeah, it comes to the point that this year is coming to an end. And yeah, I think I'm up for a new start for next year.
So
Yeah.
you said that it's kind of helped you learn that there are many things that you thought you couldn't do that you actually can do.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of those things.
Oh, it's probably TMI.
Fair enough.
It's just family stuff. Like,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
a bit complex.
Yeah. So I know you said that there was some drama, and it's okay if this is something you don't want to talk about, but do you feel like this might have brought your family like closer together in any sense? Because I feel like that tends to happen when something like this happens. Is
I
it's
guess-
sad, but everyone kind of gathers and
I
talking
think
to
that's
each other
a really
more.
good point. Like we're already very close, but definitely these events brought us closer, and we learn more about each other. Like, yeah. And can I ask you guys some questions?
Yeah.
Yes. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for like 2.5 years.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're out making contents for 2.5 years already?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
This is my first time doing it in Japan. I met Keiko on the phone, actually, because I do a show where I talk to people on the phone.
All right.
And she's come here to help me translate. But we haven't yet found many, actually,
Yeah,
people who
there's
only speak Japanese.
No need for me to translate yet.
Oh, okay. All right. So how long are you planning to be out here today?
As long as it takes,
As long as it takes.
I suppose.
As long as the sun is out.
Oh.
So, okay. You said that you learned more about your family. If it's not too much information, can I hear some of the things that you've learned? Like, did you learn anything new about your mother or your siblings?
I guess it's more about them learning things about me.
Interesting. What do you think they
Yeah.
learned about you?
This is too deep. I mean, too TMI. But,
Okay, sure.
Yeah, but
You don't have to talk about anything you don't want to talk about.
no. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, this is TMI. But my dad actually had another. Like he had a partner like outside of the marriage.
Oh, sure.
So we never. Two families we don't acknowledge each other
Yeah.
at all. But then because this happened, so they came into contact with us.
Interesting.
So
So,
I
like,
had to
did
deal
you
with-
not know them beforehand?
we knew about 10 years ago, but we never really. My dad still wasn't sure if I knew about it.
Yeah.
So I was like pretending that I don't know, like trying to preserve the relationship.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we never talk about it, but it's very. The situation was really delicate because there was a child involved. So my half brother is like, he's like 10 or 12 years old. So yeah, it was a very delicate situation, like when you have to break the news to the other side and all those things. And at first, we didn't really want to come into contact with them. So I basically contacted his school, told them about the situation, and said the dad has passed away because our father.
You contacted your half brother's school to let them know.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And had you even ever met your half brother?
After that, yes.
So when you called the school, he didn't even know who you were.
Yeah, I knew his name.
Yeah.
So what happened was, my dad was like, he lives with, obviously he looks after my half brother, so they live together, separate homes, and my dad was quite sick, and basically one day he just left home. They knew that they were going to the hospital, but he never returned, and it was like over the course of maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah.
They were still in contact. Like my father was still in contact with the other side, but then eventually he got so weak and couldn't respond to any messages. So they left hanging there. I didn't know what was going on. They tried to contact the hospital, but the hospital wouldn't talk to them because the mother isn't his lawful wife. So there's no she can't get these information from the hospital. And then one day they received this message from their school social worker that someone has told us that your dad has passed away. So they reached out to us, and the whole drama began. Yeah.
Have you maintained a relationship with the partner's family?
The boy, yes. We still talk. I actually stayed in Hong Kong for like 2 months, so I really made myself available for them. So
that's very sweet of you to make yourself available for them, even though you had never known them.
Yeah, that's the thing that my family learned about me. They're like, why can you be so nice to them? I don't know, because there's just a child involved, and I just feel bad. I don't know. I just did it.
Do you feel like a connection to your father through them in a sense because they were close to him?
Not really.
Interesting.
Not really. Yeah. I don't see my dad in him at all. He doesn't look anything like my dad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't look anything like my dad. We even did a DNA test to confirm. Like a sneaky one. A sneaky
DNA test.
So this is the kind of dramas that I was talking about, and how it can be a little bit TMI.
Well, so I'm interested by a couple things. So your family, as you said, you've made yourself available to this child who's clearly going through a really hard time.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to do that. You don't know the kid, but you did it anyway.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that your family is saying to you, like, why would you do that? And you're also kind of a little bit being like, why would I do that? But you're doing it, like something about
I don't know. I
him
just did
is
it.
like compelling you to want to be there for him and have that relationship.
Yeah, I think I just felt bad for him because he's so young.
Right.
It's just such a young age to lose his father. It's just I just feel bad for him. Yeah.
Do you think that is this all a recent thing?
Sorry.
Is this all a very kind of recent thing?
Yeah, this year. Yeah.
Have you maintained a relationship with anyone else in kind of that side of his family?
The mother, not so much.
Okay.
Initially, we were talking, and she seemed okay. We were like on good terms, I would say. But things turned downhill pretty soon, and now we're like not really talking. But if I need to inform her of things, I'll still message her. Yeah.
Tell me, so this trip to Tokyo, is it like a decompression for you?
Oh, definitely.
I mean, it sounds like you've been through a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I don't have like solid plans about where I have to go, so I just go by feeling. Like I don't wake up super early in the morning and I have to go to this place, this place. No, I don't do that. So I'm just take it easy, go with the flow, sit down and talk to you people.
Are you? Did you just come here by yourself?
So yes, I'm on my own now, but tomorrow I'll be meeting my brother.
Oh, great,
Yes.
great. How has it been traveling by yourself?
Oh, I love it. I don't need to look after anybody else's feeling or
Right.
their desire to go somewhere that I don't want to go.
Right, right.
And it's
fine.
great.
It's a symbolic thing because it seems like you've been looking after so many other people, and
Yeah.
kind of in the weeds of all this stuff with all these other people, and now you just have this time completely
Yeah, me
to
time.
yourself. Yes, you
Yeah,
time.
me time.
Very
Yeah,
well
it's really
deserved
good.
you time.
Yeah.
Grace, thanks for sharing all of this stuff
all
with
good.
us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Good.
Is there anything else you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
Not really. Thank you for listening. That's
Of course. Have a fantastic rest of your time in
Yeah,
Tokyo.
thank you. Do you have do you do Instagram?
Sure,
or
yeah,
can
I have
follow
an
you?
Instagram, yeah. Well, that was pretty interesting.
Grace is so nice.
Yeah. Oh, she was so nice. She had such a great energy. It's so interesting because it's like every time I do this, it's like you can sit for 40 minutes and nobody comes to talk to you, and even if someone does, maybe they seem a little shy, and then all of a sudden someone comes in, kind of with everything.
I'm glad she did.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Keiko?
Good.
Are you okay? Are you tired? Are you?
No, I'm good. I wish that person would come talk to us.
Oh, me too. Maybe he will. What's your name, man?
お名前何ですか？
丸尾です。
Maro?
はい。
Maro.
Maro.
What's your life? Do you live here in Japan?
日本にお住まいですか？
はい。
What's your life like here?
どんな生活を送ってますか？
どんな生活？そうですね。日々、渋谷を走ってます。
I run around Shibuya every day.
You run around Shibuya every day. Honto?
Yes.
Why do you run around Shibuya every day?
なんで渋谷走り回ってるんですか？
渋谷を走ることによって日本を活性化させたいと僕は思っています。
He wants to keep Japan active.
So your goal is by running around Shibuya, you are inspiring Japan to stay active.
じゃあ走り回ることによって、
はい
日本のみんながこう元気になろうってインスピレーションになるんですかね。
はい。走り回ってるからこそ元気なやつが一人いるということでこいつがいれば世界は安心だと思えるような僕になりたいです。
He wants to be the sort of shining light that inspires people. And if there's that one active, energetic person, hopefully it will make other people feel good.
Do you feel like it's working? Do you get the sense that you're inspiring a lot of people?
効果を感じますか？
未来があると思っています。
I think there's a future.
これからです。
It's not yet, but from now on.
Hi. How long have you been doing this for?
どれくらいやってますか？
昨日からです。
Since yesterday.
Since yesterday.
はい。
Okay. Before yesterday, what would you have been doing around this time?
昨日より前はこの時間帯ぐらいは何してたんですか？
家で寝てました。
I was sleeping at my house.
You're sleeping at your house. What do you do with your life when you're not running around Shibuya?
渋谷で走り回ってない時には何されてるんですか？
走り回ってない時、日々人が笑顔になれるようなことを考えています。
I think about how I can make people smile.
はい、すごい。
すごいでしょ。
And in thinking about how you can make people smile, what are some ways that you've come up with as to how you can do that?
なんか人を笑顔にさせる思いついた案はありますか？
思いついた案ですかね。この場に僕が立つということですね。
Me standing here right now.
Well, it's making me smile.
確かに笑顔にさせてもらいました。
So it's
本当
working.
オッケー。
Hi, 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 hi.
よかった
Do
で
you
す。
are you in school? Do you work?
学生さんですか？
そうですね
あお仕事とかじゃなくて学生さん。He's a student.
He's a student. High school, middle school,
大
college.
学、高校、
大学ですね。
大学、college。
He's in college. What are you studying?
何を勉強してますか？
何を勉強している総合政策のなんか問題発見みたいな感じですね。
総合政策。
これからの未来を考えるようななんやろなんか今の政治の未来政治の問題点だったりとか、社会問題について考えたりとかってい
So
う
it's like sort of political, sort of social work, thinking about how to make the world a better place.
Okay. Do you feel as though you running around Shibuya to be a beam of light is making the world a better place?
まあ渋谷を走り回ることによって世界を良くしていると思います。
そうですね基本的には
Yeah.
やっています。
Basically.
I agree.
同感です。
おう
What do you have a lot of friends here in Tokyo?
東京にお友達いっぱいいます。
いっぱいいます。
Yes.
一緒に走る友達もいっぱいいるので
I have plenty of friends to run around with.
I was gonna say, is it hard to get your friends to run around with you?
友達に一緒に走ってもらうのって大変ですか？
そこは説得だと思っています。
I just have to convince them.
Hi. You seem you're very convincing. I honestly, your energy right now, it's making me want to go run
オッ
around.
ケー行こう走ろう
すごい説得力あるから
はい
走りたくなりました。
What did he say?
Oh yeah, he says let's go.
Oh. I noticed while we were talking to the guy who was just here, you were sitting there for like the whole time.
片山さんと話してた時にずっと座ってましたよね。
はいヒアラとしてなんかもうオーレンセがいないと寂しいなと思ったので
He thought it'd be sad if there wasn't an audience.
Oh man. What's your ultimate goal in life?
人生の最終的な目標とかは何ですか？
人生の最終的な目標ですか？最終的な目標みんなと友達になります。
I want to be friends with everyone.
You want to be friends
Hi.
with everyone?
そのみんな友達と、渋谷をかき走る
And
とい
then
う
I want to run around Shibuya with everyone.
そしたらなんか地球の回転がちょっと変わっていきます。
And then the rotation of the earth might change.
You want to run around so fast in Shibuya that the rotation of the earth will go the other way.
自転の速度がもうなんかちょっとだけ速くなる。
It might make earth rotate a bit faster.
Hi, why not?
いいんじゃないですか？
はい
So you want to be friends with everyone?
みんなとお友達になりたい。
はい
And do you find it that it's easy for you to make friends?
友達作るのは簡単ですか？
最初は難しいと思いますが勇気を持っては簡単だと思います。
It's difficult at first, but if you have courage, it becomes easy.
Have you always been good at making friends, or is that something that you had to kind of learn and develop?
昔か
はい
ら友達作るの上手ですか？それとも最近こう
いや
頑張って？
もう僕は昔から得意です。
Always.
Always. Since you were a little baby, like when you were in
赤ちゃんの時とかから。
preschool, were you making
いや
friends with all the other
お
preschoolers?
母さんのお腹の中の時から僕は得意
Ever
です。
since I was in my mother's stomach, my mother's womb.
What is your family like? Is your family also as sociable as you, or do they like to run around and make friends?
家族もみんな社交的ない
や
人たち。
逆に言うとお兄ちゃんはあんま友達いませんでした。
My big brother never had any friends.
Oh, your big brother never had any friends? Are you one of your big brother's friends?
お兄ちゃんのお友達の中の一人ですか？
いや
お兄ちゃんとお友達ですか？
違うと思う。
No.
No?
No.
Wait, okay, but here's the thing. If you want to be friends with everyone, then that means you have to be friends with your brother.
みんなと友達になるんだったらお兄ちゃんとも友達にならないとダメじゃないですか？
確かに
True.
そうっすね。
Why aren't you friends with your brother?
なんで今までお兄ちゃんと友達じゃなかったんですか？
家族だったからかもしれません。
Because we're family.
Is that can you not be friends with your family?
家
Is that
族と
better?
友達になれないですか？
なれると思います。
なれる？
はい。
I think it's possible.
Okay. Why do you think your big brother doesn't have any friends? Do you think there's something about him that makes it so that he doesn't have any friends?
お兄ちゃんがお友達いないのは何か理由があるんですかね。
いや、特にはありません。
There is
今
no
日から
reason
お友
in
達です。
particular.
今日からお友達です。
今日からお友達。
はい。
I'm his friend
もう
from
お友達
today.
です。
Okay, okay. Huh. What do you think is the secret to making good friends?
いい友達を作る秘訣とは何ですか？
いい友達を作る秘訣は、とにかく自分から笑顔で話していくところです。
You have to talk to people with a smile on your face and start the conversation.
Do you feel like people around here in Tokyo are friendly?
東京の人たちはフレンドリーだと思いますか？
いやいや、全然フレンドリーじゃないんですよ。
Not at all.
本当。
でもここにいる人たちみんなはもうフレンドリーです。
But everyone here is friendly.
Good, good, good. Are you trying to change that about Tokyo? Make people more friendly by your
東京のみん
example?
なをフレンドリーにさせ
そうだね、
たいです。
東京のみんなのもう友達が作りにくいとかそういった意識すらもう僕は変えていきたいと思っています。
I wanna erase just even the concept that it's difficult to make friends in Tokyo.
Okay. Why do you think it is difficult to make friends in Tokyo?
なんで東京で友達作るの難しいですかね？
なんででしょうね。
I don't know why.
もうなんかうちに行ってしまってるからじゃないですか。
Everyone
なんか
only looks inward, or they stay inside. In 気持ちのあれですかね？
そうですね、気持ちとかですね。
A lot of introverts, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, okay. A lot of introverts. And your friends, are they are they introverted?
お友達って結構みんな内向的な人ですか？
うん。
多い。
でも僕がみんなを外交的にします。
But I'll make them extroverted.
I'm sure you will.
できると思います。
Kiko,
あ
do
り
you
が
have
とうござ
any?
います。
What's your name one more time?
マルオです。
マルオさん。
Mario?
マルオ。
Maruo?
マルオや。
Maruo, do you have any questions for Maruo, Kiko?
出身は東京じゃないですか？
あ、そうですね、岡山ですね。大阪とか関西の
So
方です。
he's not from Tokyo. He's more from the Kansai area, like near Osaka.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you feel like that area is more or less friendly than Tokyo?
関西の方がフレンドリーだと思います。
関西の方がフレンドリーですね。
It's way friendlier.
Way friendlier. Interesting. What do you think it is about that area that makes people more friendly?
なんでですかね？
そこはなんかその国都市ごとの都市というか県ごととかのなんだろう人の特性とかじゃないですかね。
Each prefecture and area has a different sort of culture or personality to it.
Oh, hi. Would you say you embody the personality of the place that you're from?
岡山県のなんだろうな、岡山県らしさをこう発揮してると思いますか？
岡山県らしさを発揮してください。
してると思いますか？
もちろんです。
Yes, of course.
岡山で培ったものを今渋谷で発揮しています。
I'm emitting everything that I've learned back in my hometown.
Hi. I'm sending a message out there. If you want to join Maruo to come here to Shibuya Scramble, where he will be every day, forever, running around, gathering until the entire universe comes here to Shibuya and runs around so fast that they change the course of the earth. You are invited to come here to join Maruo in his quest.
もう世界中から一緒に走りに来て地球の回転を早くしましょう。
はい。僕に任せてください。
What do you say?
Leave it up to me.
Is there anything else you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
他にパソコンのみんなに伝えたいことはありますか？
ポジティブに行きましょう。
Let's live positively.
Arigato gozaimasu.
OK。ありがとう。
Arigato.
ありがとうございます。
Arigato gozaimasu. That was awesome.
Nice.
Well, Kiko, thank you very much for coming and helping me do this, man. I really appreciate it. You've been incredibly helpful and incredibly kind.
Thank you for having me.
I didn't have AA batteries, and Kiko brought AA batteries on the way here. That's how much of a hero she is. We're going to do this again in another place, but before we go, is there anything you want to say to the people of the computer? Any final thoughts, feelings, sentiments of any kind about the day, about life, about anything at all before we go?
I made more friends today than I have in the past few years.
That's wonderful to hear.
I have many friends now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Keiko,
Lyle.
we have returned to Tokyo. Well, actually, it's just later in the day. And we're here in a neighborhood whose name I genuinely, with all of my heart and all of my good intentions, have tried to pronounce correctly at least 50 times and have failed all 50 of those times. What is the name of this neighborhood?
Koenji.
Koenji.
Yes.
Did I get it?
Yeah. Nice.
Sugoi. That means cool, right?
Yabai.
Okay, sick. Yabai.
Yaba.
Yabai. We're here. We're gonna talk to some people as a Gecko, and I think it's gonna be fun. Let's do it. What's your name, man?
お名前何ですか？
小針です。
Kulari this. What are you doing here in what is this place called?
高円寺。
What are you doing here in
高円寺で何してるんですか？
ちょっと、はい、服を見に行きまし
To look at clothes.
To look at clothes. Are you big into fashion? Are you a fashionista?
Fashion.
Is there a word for that?
ファッションオタク？ファッション好きですか？
た。まあまあです。
So, yeah.
Okay. What do you think is like the cool style for a young guy in Japan
日
right
本で流
now?
行ってる若者の、スタイルとかって何ですか？
スタイルですか？そうっすね。やっぱり、なんでしょう。韓国じゃないですか。
Oh, like Korean style.
Korean style. Okay, so like you're trying to emulate more of a Korean style.
じゃあ韓国風なスタイルを目指すみたいな。
そうそう。
Yeah.
Are you trying to look like one of the guys from BTS?
BTS
そう
の
いう系です。
Exactly.
Perfect. What do you do here in Tokyo? What is your life like? Would you do work, school?
東京でどんな生活過ごしてますか？
そうですね。ちょっとワールドカップ目指してるんで、サッカーを。
Oh, soccer, and he's aiming for the World Cup.
Aiming for the World Cup. How is Japan doing in the World Cup right
日
now?
本ワールドカップでどうですかって。
いやー惜しかったですね。
We were so
勝てました
close.
あれ
So close?
We won. あれ2回勝って1回負けちゃったんでしたっけ？
そうです。なんか
We
16ベスト16まで行きました。
we went to like top 16.
Top 16. I feel like if they had you on the team, they would have won.
君がチームに入ってたら勝ってただろうに。
いや勝ってましたよ絶対。
Of course. We would have won.
Are you here with your friends?
お友達と一緒ですか？
そうです。
Yeah.
Oh, could you do me a favor and hold the mic?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
I got the how did you meet your friends that you're here with?
お友達とはどうやって出会ったんですか？
友達とはちょっとサッカーで出会いましたね。
Oh, by soccer.
By soccer.
はい。
Okay, so soccer's been like a big part of your life.
サッカーは人生の大事な一部だったんですね。
大事です。
It's really important.
Tell me, is there anything that you have learned about life in general or anything that you have learned about life in general from playing soccer? Like any lessons?
サッカーを通じて学んだ大事な教訓とか何か人生で大事なことってありますか？
大事なことですか？
人生において。
やっぱり自分で決めることが大切だと思いましたね。
To be able to follow through and do things on your own.
Okay. What's the last thing you did on your own?
最後に決めたことって何ですか？
That was like maybe that was scary to do on your
ちょっ
own.
と怖かったかもしれないみたいな。
そうです。ちょっと怖かったかもしれない。
最後に決めたぞっていうような。
なんだろう。ちょっとわかんないですね。
He's not sure.
He's not sure. 大丈夫です。What are your dreams for the future besides just being in the World Cup?
ワールドカップ目指す以外で将来の夢とか目標はありますか？
目標ですか？やっぱりホストになることですかね。
Oh, to be a host.
To be a host in one of the host clubs we were just talking
ホス
about.
トクラブとかの。
Really?
ちょうどホストクラブの話。
本当 Tell me about why you want to be. What? Can you explain what a host club is?
ホストクラブが何だか説明してくれますか？あんまり馴染みがないんで。
ちょっと女の子を誘ってドリンクを頼んでもらってそのお金で生活する。
To get girls to come into the store and serve them alcohol and make money off of doing that.
Are you very good at talking to girls?
女の子とおしゃべりするの上手ですか？
余裕です。
Super easy.
Super easy?
Easy.
Do you have a girlfriend?
彼女はいるんですか？
彼女は今募集中です。ちょっと
I'm
お願
looking
いし
for
ます。
one right now.
You're looking for one right now. What? He said please?
He says please.
募集中です。
What are you looking for in a girl?
どのようなどんな彼女が欲しいですか？
橋本環奈みたいな。
橋本環奈 she's I don't know, probably a famous Japanese person. 女優さんとかですか？
You're looking to date a famous Japanese person.
橋本環奈さんみたいな人がいい。
そうそう。
Someone who resembles her.
Someone who resembles her. Oh, okay. So you're looking to date somebody who resembles, and he mentioned a specific person.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Do you have a picture?
写真ありますか？
I'm expecting him to just pull one right out of his wallet, not even have to look it
財
up.
布に入ってないですかって。あ、嘘。
充電切れてます。
Wait, his phone's dead. Here,
his phone's
let me
dead?
look it up. I don't know any famous people.
Who is this person? Is she an idol? Is she like an actress?
アイ
or
ドル
like-
ですか？女優ですか？
女優です。
Oh, she's an actress.
She's an actress. Okay. And what is it that you are you looking for somebody who like just looks like her, or somebody who like has a similar personality to
見
her?
た目か性格とか。
いや見た目です。
Oh, looks, just looks.
Oh, okay. Can we show the camera?
Wait, I don't know if it's showing. Wait.
Very pretty. Do you think he can pull a famous actress?
有名な女優さんと付き合えますかね？
She said yes.
Oh, yeah, he can do it. He can do it.
Is this your friend?
お友達ですか？
Okay, so you're looking for love. You're looking for somebody who looks like this famous actress. What do you look for in like for a girlfriend, like for like her personality, or do you not care? You can tell me the truth if you don't care.
性格はどういうのが好きですか？それとも性格は関係ないですか？
性格は関係ない。
It doesn't matter. Personality doesn't matter.
Okay. Now tell me, what's this girl's name again?
Oh, 橋本環奈。
Hashimoto Kana. What kind of guy do you think she would be into? And then do you think you're that guy?
橋本環奈さんはどんな男性がタイプだと思いますか？
橋本環奈ははいお金のある人。
Someone with money.
Someone with money?
で自分がそのタイプの対象だと思いますか？
ぴったりです。
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Perfect. Do you have lots of money?
お金はたくさんありますか？
今600円くらいならあります。
Like 600 yen.
You have 600 yen?
はい。
Like
So, I mean, 600 of something is, to me, 600 is a lot, but here 600 is not a lot.
まあ彼にとっては600って多いような気がするけど、日本だとそうでもないんだよねって。
ああ、そうなんですね。
It's true.
Okay, you're looking for love. Do you have any questions for him, Keiko?
サッカーのポジションは何ですか？
フォワードです。
What position do you play in soccer?
Oh, yeah.
Forward.
フォワード。
Is that the same in English? Forward.
Forward, yeah, forward. I think. Do you think that playing soccer, like, does part of you play soccer because it will make girls more attracted to you?
モテたいからサッカーしてる一面もありますか？
ありますね。
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, you're looking for. What did he say already? What he does for school?
No.
Or what he's studying?
学生さん。
あ、学生で
Oh,
す。
he's a student.
What do you study?
何の勉強してますか？
何の勉強ですか？なんでしょうね。国語、数学。
高校？
高校生です。
Oh, high school student.
Oh, you're high school. Okay, what's going to high school in Japan like?
日本で高校に行くのってどんな感じですか？
どんな感じ？でも普通なんじゃないですか。
It's normal.
It's normal. Okay. Is there any drama? Are there any like Were there any big scandals at your school or like any gossip going
スキャンダ
around?
ルとか面白い噂話とかないんですか？
面白い噂話。いやーちょっとそれはちょっとひどい話しかないんで。
There's only
言え
really
ないです。
bad things that he can't say.
Oh, only the bad things? Nothing involving you though, right?
自分は関係なくて。
いや関係あります。
Oh, nothing to do with.
大丈夫?
Not 大丈夫。
What's your name again, man?
名前何でしたっけ？
小針。
Kobari. Kobari, is there anything else you want to say to the people at the computer before we go?
他にカメラのパソコンのみんなに伝えたいことありますか？
伝えたいことですか？やっぱ日本ブラボー。
What do you say?
Bravo Japan. Like the soccer coach, I think, was saying that, or some
Ah.
soccer person was saying that.
Bravo, Japan.
ブラボー。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
こんにちは。
います。
What is your name?
お名前何ですか？
エリコです。
エリコです。お元気ですか？
元気です。
What are you doing here on the town tonight?
高円寺では何されてるんですか今？
ちょっと遊びに来ました。
Just came to hang out.
Just came to hang out. Are you having fun hanging out?
楽しんでますか？
楽しんでます。
Do you live here in Tokyo?
東京にお住まいです。
はい。
Do you like living here?
東京は好きですか？
好きです。
What is your life like in Tokyo? What do you do here?
東京では普段どんな生活されてます？
どんな生活そうですね。普段まあ普通に仕事とお休みの日は一緒に遊びに。
Work and then hanging out on the days off.
Oh, okay. What do you do for work?
お仕事何されてるんですか？
仕事販売です。
販売 like sales.
Sales. Okay. Do you like your job?
仕事お好きですか？
好きです。
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. What do you like about it?
仕事の何が好きですか？
何が好き？そうですね。まあ基本は接客業なんで、まあ人と話したりするのは好きですね。
Talking to customers, talking to people.
Oh, so you like talking to people? Oh, I'm glad you like talking to people enough that you would talk to a random lizard man on the street. It seems.
知らないヤモリと話すぐらいおしゃべりは好きだったらよかったです。
いやちょっと逃げようとしちゃいましたけど。
I was trying to run away.
さすがに。
Have you always been a very extroverted person?
結構、外交的おしゃべりだったり社交的なタイプですか？
いや。
No.
No.
So what was it that made you start to like talking to people more?
人とお話しするのが好きだったり接客するのが好きになったきっかけとかあるんですか？
きっかけいや元から苦手でとってもでそれを克服するためにディズニーのキャストをやってたんですよ。
So to overcome the introversion and being shy, she worked at Disneyland as a crew member.
Oh, honto.
Yeah.
What was that like? Did you meet a lot of interesting people?
ディズニーとかで面白い人にたくさん会いました。
会いましたね。
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in working at Disneyland, did you ever encounter people who were like rude to you at all, or were people generally nice?
失礼な人とかいましたか？それともみんな優しい？
みんな優しいですよ。
Everyone's really nice.
Everyone's really nice. Do you think that Disney is secretly an evil corporation?
実はディズニー邪悪な組織だったりしないですか？
ないですね。
No.
Okay. All right, I believe you.
まあ信じます。
Are you like a big Disney fan? Are you like a Disney adult, as they
ディズ
say?
ニーオタクだったりするんですか？
オタクまではいかないです。
Not quite.
Okay. So you said you got the job because you wanted to overcome your fear of talking to people. Was it scary at first being in a situation where you were talking to so many people?
克服するためにディズニーで最初働き始めたと思うんですけど、最初緊張したり怖かったりしましたか？
すごい緊張しました。
Really nerve-wracking.
Oh, honto. What do you think what do you think it was that helped you get over that?
それを乗り越えるきっかけとか何か理由とかあったんですか？
きっかけ多分今でもそんな乗り越えられてないと思うんですけど。
She's still not quite over it.
Still not quite over it. But it seems like you like doing it more.
でも今は接客がお好きなんで好きにはなれた。
好きになりました。
Do you think that in general most people are good? Like have good intentions and good spirits and whatnot?
基本的に人間っていいと思いますかね。良い悪いで言ったら。
いいとは思いますよ。
Yeah.
私は
Yeah, personally. Yeah,
Okay.
personally she
Okay.
thinks they're
Okay.
good.
That's good. Yeah. What do you like so much about talking to people at your job?
お仕事で接客でお話しする、お客さんとお話しするのところの何がお好きですか？
何が好き？まあ私他にこうコンビニとかでも働いた時あるんですけど、やっぱりそのあなたがいてくれるからここに毎日来てるのって言われたりするそういう時ですかね。
She used to work at a convenience store too, and being told, I come here every day because you're here, because you work here is really special.
本当。That does sound very special. Hopefully not creepy, because I feel like it could also be creepy.
すごい特別な感じもするけど、ストーカーとかじゃなければいいですねって。怪しい感じじゃなければ。
怪しい人いましたけ
Oh,
ど。
there are plenty of weirdos.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you have very wholesome stalkers, it sounds like.
優しいストーカーでよかったです。
そうですね。
Do you think I would fit in amongst all the other characters walking around at Disneyland?
ディズニーのキャラクターの中にこううまく紛れ込めますかね。It's a very reluctant.
Okay. I might apply for a job there after this then too.
この後応募するかもしれないです。
頑張ってください。
Please do a good job.
Will you give me a recommendation?
推薦状を出してくれますか？
はい。
Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. Is there anything else you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
他にネットの皆さんに伝えたいことはありますか？
大丈夫です。
Arigatou gozaimasu.
まさかこんなところで山本と話すとは思いません
Of
で
all
した。
places, I didn't think I would talk to a gecko.
Life's crazy like that.
人生面白いですね。
面白いですね本当に。
It's crazy.
さよなら。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。Thanks, guys. That was fun.
She had lots to talk about.
Yeah, that was funny because she seemed like so reluctant to want to do it, but she ended up doing it. It was nice.
Yeah, I feel like maybe the person she was with encourages her to.
Yeah,
Do-
to
do
come out of
fun
her
things.
shell,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
That was an interesting
It's really
one.
pushing
Her
her.
talking about, like all these experiences coming out of her shell. I should have asked her more questions about what working at Disneyland here is like. I bet it's very interesting. I wonder how it's different from like working at Disneyland back in the States.
さっきの質問なんですけど、なぜこういうカエルの格好をしてますか？
Why are you a gecko? But she asked why you're a frog.
Oh, do you believe that you can do anything that you desire in this world?
思い立ったことを何でも実現できると思いますか？
なんか
What did she say?
I think she's not sure where this is going.
Oh. Well, if you can, then why not be a gecko?
できると思うんだったらヤモリになったらいいじゃないですかって。
かっこいい。
She thinks it's cool.
Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. What is your name?
お名前なんで
名
すか？
前はニックネームでいいですか？
何でも大丈夫です。
Watashi wa Lyle desu. はじめ
こん
まして。
にちは、はじめまして。
What do you guys
She
do?
asked if, ニックネームで大丈夫。
What did she ask?
雨で。
アメさん。
Ame, am I? Is she Ame-san?
アメ。
Ame.
こんにちは。
Ame, what are you guys doing about on the town?
今日高円寺で何されてるんですか？
Oh. Do you speak English?
She can speak English.
Oh, great.
ちょっと無理です。
What did she say?
She can't.
Oh, okay. What, do you live here in Tokyo?
東京にお住まい。
そうです。
Do you like it here?
東京好きですか？
かなり好きですね。
Oh yeah, like a lot.
Okay. What do you like about it?
何がお好きですか？
なんか街とか
Like the city.
The city. Okay. Is it the people, the lights, the action? What about it is kind of appeals to your soul?
こう人とか、こう光とかお買い物とか何が魂に引き寄せられますか？
なんかユニークな雰囲気とか、あとは 人の性格はとても可愛いと思ってここで好きって感じです。
Like just like the unique vibes and people's personalities.
Oh,
in-
hey.
高円寺の
especially in
ユニークな
Koenji.
Hi, hi. Yeah, we were in Shibuya earlier today, and people have been much more friendly to us
So,
here in
Koenji.
Koenji.
朝渋谷でインタビューしてたんですけど、高円寺の方がみんな温かくてフレンドリーで優しいです。
なんか今日はなんか通勤の日かも。渋谷のみんなが仕事をしてるから多分そんな
まあそうですよね。
暖かいじゃないかな。
Because it's a weekday, everyone's going to work, so they might be busy.
Hi. Do you feel like in general though people in Tokyo are friendly?
でも一般的に東京のみんなフレンドリーだと思いますか？
一般的に
Generally.
Generally, okay. Do you consider yourself a friendly person?
アメさんも自分フレンドリーだと思いますか？
どう思いますか？
What do you think?
Hi.
ありがとうございます。
What tell me about your life in Tokyo. What do you do? Do you work? Do you go to school? How do you spend your days?
普段どんな生活されてますか？学生さんだったりお仕事されてたり。
学生さん
She's
で
a
す。
student.
Okay, what do you study?
何のお勉強されてます？
デザイン系ですか？
Like design.
Design? What kinds
どんな
of
デザイ
what kind
ン？
of things do you design?
どんなものをデザインします？
本ブックデザインブックデザイン
Oh, book design.
ブックデザイン
Oh, hi. Is there like a designer or like a style that you're very much like inspired by?
スパイオ
インスピレーションを受けるデザイナーとかスタイルとかってありますか？
多分そうと思います。なんか普通で生活からインスピレーションをもらって、で何か自分好きなもの伝えたいものが本の中に込めて制作する。
Just things in everyday life
Things
that
in everyday life.
she'll put into books that she makes.
Oh, okay. What kinds of everyday things inspire your art?
日常のそういうどんなものですか？
日常はなんか人と出会ってその人とコミュニケーションして、なんか出会いことが、なんていうか面白いことがあれば、制作の中にも表現したいとか。
Anything interesting like meeting new people, making connections, talking to them. She wants to put all that into her work.
Hi. What's your like ultimate goal? Like if you could wave a magic wand and your life is anything you want it to be, what would you be doing? What's your ultimate dream?
人生で、一番の目標とかは何ですか？魔法の杖かけたらどんな人生にでもできたらどんな風にしたいですか？
いやそこまでまだ考えてなかったんですけど。
She hasn't thought that far ahead.
That far ahead? You got time to think about it.
まだ考える時間あります。
Is there anything that you recommend that I do while I'm here in Tokyo? Any personal recommendations of things to see or places to go?
ヤモリが東京にいる間に何か見るべきものとか行くべきところとかおすすめありますか？
おすすめところ、ちょっと考えてもいいですか？
She wants a second to think about it. もちろん。
どこかな。なんか多摩川？Tama
Tama River?
Tama River? What is the Tama? Is that...
It's a big river. 多摩川大きいですよね。
そうですね。
It's a very big river
I
that
guess that
runs
makes
through.
sense.
It runs through Tokyo.
Okay. I don't think I've seen the river yet.
まだ川見てないです。
I feel like I could go for a good like gecko bath in
Yeah.
the river.
ヤモリ風呂で。
I can it's hard to swim in the costume though because it gets really wet and occasionally I've almost drowned actually because this will go over my mouth and it'll be like I'm waterboarding myself.
コスチュームで泳ぐと溺れそうになってこうなるとちょっと拷問みたいな感じになるんで。
Where do you think we go when we die?
死んだらどこに行くと思いますか？
なんかもう一つの世界。
Another world.
この地球以外のもう一つ存在している世界。
A different world
私たちの
that exists besides Earth.
Do you think that world is better than this one?
地球よりもいい場所ですかね？
見たことないんですけど、多分夢のような世界と思って、すご
I've
く
never-
素晴らしいところですね。
I've never seen it, but it's probably a wonderful dreamlike place.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Sticky.
I hope so too. I hope it's not like fiery hell.
炎の燃えたかった地獄じゃなければいいです。
What's your name again?
お名前何でしたっけ？
雨です。雨です。
雨。
Ame, is there anything else you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
ネットのみんなに他に伝えたいことありますか？
とぜひなんかヤモリさんと話してください。
Definitely talk to the gecko.
Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. Do you want to talk? Do you want to speak in English or Japanese?
Yeah, English.
Okay. What first of all, I like your outfit very much. I like
Thank you.
the blue and orange color.
Yeah, I like it too.
Aren't they like okay, there's like a food that this reminds me of. I'm trying to think. Or like it's like a popsicle or something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Popsicle.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. What's your name?
Sean.
Sean.
Yeah.
Hajimemashite. What's your life like, dude?
In a happy life.
Yeah, you live a happy life?
Yeah.
What is making your life so happy?
Because now I have not so many lessons to do.
Oh,
So
you're
I'm
done
free.
with school.
So I can do shopping with my friends.
Okay, great,
Yeah.
great. What are you like? Did you just graduate high school?
Yeah. No, but I'm studying in 大学院.
Oh, grad school?
Yeah, exchange student.
Studying in grad school now as an exchange student.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're studying here as an exchange student?
Yeah.
Where are you originally from?
From China.
Oh, okay. What's life like in China?
It's a little. There are many lessons to do, so I'm a little bit. I have no time to do shopping with my friends.
Yes. I feel like having no lessons and going shopping with your friends sounds like the ideal life for anyone, really.
Yeah.
What do you feel like school? So you were studying in China and now you're studying in Japan.
Yeah.
Do you feel like school is much easier here than it was in Japan? I mean, in China.
Not really, but in some degrees it will be more easy. Because we study the same course with the undergraduate students.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit easier.
How did you guys meet?
How did we meet?
Yeah.
Online.
You met online?
Yeah.
Where?
Social platform.
So what is it again?
It's like SNS.
Like Instagram?
Yeah.
Like social media?
Oh, okay. You met on Instagram?
Not Instagram, but the same like this social platform.
Oh, it's called SNS?
SNS.
SNS,
is a-
social
heard of SNS?
networking service. That's
Oh,
what
okay.
Japanese people call social media.
Oh, okay. Who messaged who first? Like what was it that made like you message her?
I followed her, then she sent a message to me.
Oh, what was the message? Was it just like, "Hey, you seem cool, let's be friends"?
Yeah, same.
Aw.
Maybe.
That's sweet.
That's very cute. And now you're best friends forever?
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to say to the people of the computer before you guys get out of here?
Just enjoy life now, because life is colorful. Maybe.
It's true. Enjoy it now because it could either be, as you said, a wonderful world,
Dreamlike.
a dreamlike world, or nothing. Thank you very much for coming and talking to our Gecko. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Enjoy your life in Tokyo.
Hey, you too, man.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Yeah.
That was a cute interview.
They're so sweet.
I am done my lessons, and now I am going. I am done my lessons, and I have more time to go shopping with my friends. That sounds like heaven.
That's nice.
I can't imagine. That sounds like just something about that. Just something about that phrase, and the way she said it was. I just imagined like just like a summer vacation type vibes. No responsibilities. No crap you have to worry about. Just hanging out with the homies in the Koenji shopping mall. Good
Koenji?
stuff. Koenji. I'm only ever gonna be able to say it if you say it and then I immediately say it afterwards. Konnichiwa.
こんにちは。
What is your name?
お名前
あ、
何ですか？
マミユです。
マミユ。
マミユ。
はじめまして
はじめまして。あなたは何のヤモリなんですか？
What gecko are you?
What kind of gecko I am? What kind of gecko do you think I am?
どんなヤモリだと思いますか？
緑のヤモリ。
A green gecko.
ヤモリって
gecko.
見たことない気がする。
はい。
大丈夫
What did she say?
あ、can you take a picture? 大丈夫
Oh,
です。
hi, 大丈夫です。
私もです。
あ、3人。
What did she
私はい
say?
らなくないですか？私も。
She was the three of us.
Oh, it's the three of us? Oh. Sure.
あ、こちらこそ。
Do you all know each other?
あれ、3人ともお知り合いですか？
Oh, はじめまして。
あ、通訳してます。
What's going on?
通訳で。
あ、それアメリカのヤモリです。
はい。
あ、
What is?
どっから来たの？
Where are you from?
Oh, Los Angeles.
ロサンゼルスから。
ロサンゼルス。ロサンゼルス。
アメリカ。
長いのいて。
あ、Have you been here for a while?
I've been here for about 5 days.
まだ5日間しかいないです。まだ1週間も経ってない。Just good luck on your work.
Arigato gozaimasu. Who was? Oh, you guys don't know
あ、
her?
知り合いじゃないんですかって。
誰知らない。
Oh, honto.
でも高円寺はなんかみんな友達みたいにこうやって喋る。
Everyone's friends in Koenji and they all talk to each other.
Oh. すごい。
そうすごい。あなたは緑のヤモリはなんなんですか？あなたは。
What is the green gecko? What are you?
見たことない。
I've never seen it.
Okay, sorry, I tried to say this to the other girl. Do you believe that you can be whatever you want in this world?
人生で何にでもなれると信じてますか？
ああ、私がですか？あ、なれると思います。
Yes.
あなたは緑のヤモリなんてことなんですね。つまり。
So then why not be a gecko?
だからまあヤモリ
なんですね。
でいればいいじゃないかっていう。
いいと思います。めっちゃ。
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
What's Okay, so you believe you can be anything you want in the world. What do you want to be in the world?
そしたらあなたは何になりたい
What's your version of being a gecko?
私ね。
ヤモリになる代わりに。
対価として私みたいなヤモリになる代わりに何かになるんですか？
Like it's not competition, but
私は空飛びたいから鳥とかがいいですね。
maybe a bird so I can fly in the sky.
A bird so you can fly.
Oh,
What
look at
kind of
everything.
bird would you be?
どんな鳥になる？
どんな鳥？カラフルで死なない鳥、不死鳥とかがいいですね。
Colorful and one that never dies.
そう、フェニックス。
Like a phoenix.
One that never dies.
Like a phoenix.
Is that what you want? You want to live forever?
一生生きてたいですか？
地球が終わる時が見たい。
I want to see the world ending. I want to see Earth ending.
You want to see Earth ending? I've always felt like it would be kind of fun to die at the end of the world, because then you die alongside everyone else. You don't have to die alone. It's so much more fun if everyone else in the world is also dying, as opposed to if the world is not ending, you just kind of fade away and everyone forgets about you.
普通に死ぬんじゃなくて地球が滅びるときにみんなで一緒に死んだ方が楽しいと思う。
そう。
Exactly.
みんなでせーの。
Like 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yeah. So, but being immortal, we don't even know when the end of the world's going to be. It's like a billion years from now, right? So being immortal, I feel like that would be horrible, because you watch all your friends and family die, then you make new ones, and then they die, and it would just be painful.
でも地球の終わりが1億年とか何兆年とか先かもしれないから、友達とか知り合いがみんな先立っちゃうのを見て悲しくて辛いかもしれない。
でも多分本物のヤモリも長生きするから大丈夫。
The real gecko will also live forever, so I won't be lonely.
How do I say true?
あ、確かに。
確かに。
じゃあご飯食べ行きます。
She's gonna go eat food.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
ありがとうございます。頑張ってくだ
Oh,
さい。
before you go, is there anything else you want to say to the people of the computer?
他にネットのみんなに伝えたいことありますか？
ネットのみんなに伝えたいこと、高円寺で本物のヤモリが頑張ってるので、みんな応援しましょう。
The real Gecko's doing a great job in Koenji, so let's cheer him on.
バイバイ。
What's your name, man?
お名前なんですか？
ひばりです。
Hibari です。
ひばり、マイネームひばり。はい。
私はライルです。はじめまして。
ライル。
ライル
はい。
なるほど。
What are you doing out on the town tonight?
今日は高円寺で何されてるんですか？
家がすぐそこなんです。
Oh, his house is right over there.
Oh, your house is right over there? Okay. How do you like living in this part of town? It seems very nice and friendly.
高円寺すごい優しくてフレンドリーな感じですけど、好きですか？
ずっと高円寺に住んでるんで、
Oh, he's lived here forever.
好きですよ。
本当。You've lived here forever. And have you ever had the desire to move anywhere else, or is it perfect here
引っ
all
越
the
したい
time?
なって思ったことはないですか？
ないです。ないんです。
I think that means
Yeah,
no.
never. Yeah.
Oh.
No desire.
ゆるい人間ね、いっぱいいてね、
Everyone's really loose and relaxed, chill.
出世はできないと思う。でもここに住んでたら。
No one can like make it like financially. Like.
Do you feel like it's more? Do you feel like it's like that more here than in other areas of Tokyo?
なんか東京の他の場所よりもやっぱり高円寺はそれが強いですかね。
そうだね。
Absolutely.
超アンダーグラウンド。
It's very underground.
カルチャーがね。
Yeah, like underground culture, grungy.
What in that underground culture? Like, what are your favorite things to do? Are there like art places or music venues or things like that you like to go to?
なんかアンダーグラウンドなアートとか音楽とか、そういうのお好きなのありますか？高円寺とかで。
なるほど。なんだろうね。この昔今なくなっちゃったんだけど、このパンクロックとかハードコアの聖地だったようなライブハウスがあったんですね。多かったんです。
Live house? Is that a word?
Live house?
Like a music venue
Oh,
for like
sure, yeah,
punk
sure.
rock.
Sure.
So it's not there anymore, but it used to be like the sort of venue for punk rock.
Oh, are you big into punk rock?
パンクロックとかお好きですか？
パンクロック好きです。自分もバンドやってるんで。
Oh, he's in a band.
本当。
そうなんですよ。
You're in a band now?
今も。
今はギターの講師やってます。仕事が。
Now he's a guitar instructor.
そうなんです。そう。
So back when you were in a band, in your punk rock days, were you a wild guy?
めっちゃパンクだった時にはワイルドな生活を送ってましたか？
いや、意外と普通でした。
Not really. It was actually pretty normal.
Oh, really?
憧れるけどね、そういう昔の。
I thought it was cool.
Okay.
憧れるよ。
Well, okay, so punk rock, it's supposed to, it's like there's a rebellious symbolism to it.
なんか反抗的なこうシンボルなんですよね。
Do you agree?
そうね。
そうです。
見た目もそうだけど、この気持ちの反抗みたいな。
The looks, but also the spirit of it.
The spirit of it, the spirit. How would you describe that spirit?
どんなそういう反抗的な魂っていうかどんな感じですかね。
多分当時の人はこの身分もあってさ、国とか政府とかにこう立てつくのがパンクだったんだけど、恵まれた日本にいるとなかなかそういうこともないから。お父さんお母さんへの反抗とかそういうことになっちゃうね。そうそう。
So at the time it was like, rebelling against class, so like against the government and against institutions, but living in a privileged Japan, it was more so there wasn't much to rebel against, so just like parents. Rebelling against your parents.
When you were younger, did you rebel against your parents a lot?
ご両親に対して反抗的でしたか？
そう日本だ。そう日本は平和だったもんね。自分が生まれた頃はね。
Japan's really peaceful, especially when I was born. He says.
But you weren't like sneaking out and getting into trouble or anything.
なんか夜こっそり遊びに行ってなんか怒られたりとかはなかった。
そう当時は東京にいなくて岐阜県っていう田舎にいたんで、 超ローカルな山の中に住んでたんで地元がね
At the time, he lived in Gifu Prefecture, which is more in the forest and or the woods and not mountains, I guess. Not Japan, not Tokyo.
そう、朝まで川行って魚ついてました。そうそう、スピアフィッシングしてるの朝までね。そうそう
Spear fishing in the river until the sun rose.
朝まで。
You were spear fishing in the river until the sun rose? Like you would go out into the river in the middle of the night with the fucking spear and just stab fish all night until the sun came up?
夜中にそう矢みたいなの持ってこっそり川行って
そうもうね
朝まで
昼からもうずっと友達と魚ついて河原で焼いて食べて。
So
でそのまま川で寝て
from noon hanging out with friends, poking fish and frying it by the river, and then just sleeping there also.
That's pretty
At
punk
night.
rock.
パンクロックですね。
Thank you. まさにそれもパンクだね確かに、
So are you a full-time guitar teacher now?
今はフルタイムでこうギターの講師されてるんですか？
そうです。昼間はやってて夜はたまに高円寺の飲み屋でスペースを借りてお酒出したりしてますよ。
So in the afternoon, yes, and then sometimes at night, he'll borrow space in like local bars and お酒
そう
and
ちっちゃいバーで
or like hand out drinks.
Borrow space in local bars?
高円寺で
How's that
場所
work?
借りて
借りてそう駅前にあるバーで、まあ自分がバーテンをやったりしてます。
So like
夜は
bartending, like freelance bartending sort of.
Okay, freelance bartending.
週に1回か
Like
2
once
回
a
か
week or once or twice a week.
Do you meet a lot of interesting people when you're bartending?
そこで面白い人に出会ったりします。
ある
All the time.
ある
Yeah, yeah. Anyone particularly interesting that you want to share with us?
特に記憶に残った面白い人だったり。
そうだな
Take your time.
全然ゆっくりで大丈夫。
おるよ写真とかいっぱいあるかもしれない
There's lots of pictures.
Here's lots of pictures. So if I want to say like all the time, I say please, as in like yes. Is it like so? If I say onegaishimasu, does that accomplish the same thing? Like if he says I want to share, like if he were to say to me I want to show you pictures, I would go please.
今日誕生日なんですよ俺
It's his birthday today.
Oh,
おめでとうございます
How do I say happy birthday in Japan? Japanese.
おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございますそうでも何の予定もなくて
No plans.
No plans.
一人で美味しいもんでも食べに行こうかなと思っ
Oh,
てま
he's
した
about to go eat some good food by himself.
Oh. That's actually my birthday is coming up in like 3 days, and that is my plan as well.
ヤモリもあと3日で誕生日です。
わおおめでとうございます
彼も同じように過ごそうとして。
ヤモリは普段どうやって過ごしてるのどう人間として接していいのかヤモリとして接していいのか
I'm not sure. He's not sure if he should have dressed you as a human or a gecko.
What feels more natural to you?
どっちの人間とヤモリどっちの方が自然ですかね。
ヤモリのが普段何をしてるかを知りたい
So he wants to know what you as a gecko do usually.
As a gecko,
誕生日の日
well, I talk to people.
普段は人と話したり、
Some days I'll find a really hot rock and I'll lay on it all day in the sun.
すごく暖かい石を見つけて日向ぼっこしたり。
I go out and into the woods and I pick up crickets.
森に入って
and I save them for later, and
コオロギ
at
つまん
night
で、
I eat them.
夜夜食
ディナーごちそうだねごちそうだ
like a whole meal, a feast.
ごちそう
I want to see these pictures.
写真
こういう人とかこれミーだけどねミー
Oh, can you? That's you?
そうそうこれ働いてるお店で
Can you show the camera?
カメラいいですか？
ここ
It's a video of him taking a lit match and putting it on his tongue.
And also tied up in bondage.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
とかね
It looks like you had a very fun night.
とても楽しい夜だったですね。
そうこういう人がいっぱい来るこう
Lots of
縛れる
people.
縛れる人とか
Lots of people who can do rope.
Do rope?
do shibari.
Do you? Is that a popular? Isn't that a Japanese thing?
それって日本のあれですか？
あ、そうだね
It is.
ロープを使ったやつね、
Oh, okay. So are you're into like you like being like tied up and stuff?
それ縛られるのがお好きなんですか？
普段は好きじゃないけど一回やってみたかったんだね。
Not usually, but I wanted to try it once.
Okay. And what was the verdict? What did we think?
どうでしたか？感想は。
なかなか良かったですよ。
It was pretty good. Pretty damn good.
あとねその
はいはいはい。
チェリーボーイを売りにしてるアーティストとか最近来ました。
チェリーボーイを売りにしてる。
なんていうの童貞を売りにしてるアーティスト。
There is a musician.
いやミュージシャンじゃない。
Oh.
絵とか描く人。
Oh, okay. So there was an artist. There was an artist whose whole thing is that he's a virgin.
Oh, okay. You want to say it again?
Yeah, so there was an artist whose whole thing is that he's a virgin.
There's an artist whose whole thing. Oh, like a musical artist.
No, a painter. 画家さん。
そうだね画家だったりねその自分が童貞なのを売りにした自分で自作自演の本を作ったりとかね。
Okay, so like art, and then also a book about being a virgin.
Oh, okay. Oh. So this is somebody that you met. This is someone you met.
バーテンされてる時に出会った。
そうです
Yes.
そうですそうで
Was
す。
that inspiring to you? Did it make you want to become celibate so that you can live a life similar to his?
インスピレーションを受けました。彼のような生活をしたいってインスピレーションを受けましたか？
いやしたいとは思わないんだけどなんだろうな自分をこうやってさらけ出せるっていうね恥ずかしさがないことがすごくいいんじゃないかなと思った。
Not necessarily to live in his footsteps, but it's nice that he can express himself freely like that.
Yeah. Do you feel like do you feel like being a virgin is something that people try to hide?
In Japan?
ちょっと待って。
In Japan?
Yeah, in Japan.
日本では、まあ、例えば童貞だったりするのを隠さないといけないような、まあ、
隠さなくていいんだけどね
風潮が
なんかちょっとこう遅れてるとか恥ずかしいとっていう一面はあるんじゃないかなと思いま
Not
す。
necessarily that they have to hide it, but it's a little bit embarrassing.
Oh, okay.
Or like a late
okay.
bloomer.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to ask you. Okay, so today is your birthday, right? How do you feel about your birthday? Like, do you like your birthday, or is it like just a reminder of your own mortality?
お誕生
Or
日
is it like
に
how
つい
do
て
you feel about it?
お誕生日についてどう思いますか？例えば好きだったり、それともこう人生が短くてそのうち死んじゃうっていうのを思い起こしたり、お誕生日はどうですか？
今ね42になったんだけど
42 now.
はい。
前はね年取るの嫌だなと思ってたんだけど今ね、割とね堂々と年齢も言えるようになったし、割と男は40歳ぐらいが一番楽しいんじゃないかなと思ってますよ。
So he didn't want to say his age before, he didn't want to age before, but now he's proud to say his age, and he feels like men get better in their 40s.
What makes you think that, or what makes you feel that?
なんでそう思いますか？40代になって。
なんか色気が出てくるよね。自分で言うのもあれだけど、そうそう。
There's like a sensuality or a sexiness in being 40s.
出てくると。
I agree.
同感です。
ね、そうだよね。
Do you feel sexier now than ever, more than ever?
今人生で一番セクシーな気持ちですか？
今、もうそう今
Absolutely.
そう
すごい。
わかんないけど自分では。
Not sure.
そうわかんないけどそうなりたい。
But I want to be that way.
I think I agree. I think that life seems like it only gets better, right?
まあ人生どんどん良くなってきますからね。
そうそうそうそう。
Exactly.
で、そうやりたいことしかやってないって感じです今しかも。あんまりねやりたくないことは。
And I'm only doing things I want to do, not doing anything I don't want to do.
すごい。 Is there thank you very much for
Yeah,
sitting down and talking with us, man. Is there anything else you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
ネットのみんなに他に何か伝えたいことありますか？
俺みたいなやつは別に何もないです。恥ずかしい。
Someone like me, I don't have anything to say.
俺みたいなやつは。
No, no. How do I say not true?
そんなことない。
そんなことない。
良いお年をみたいな感じでいいのかな。
Have a good year, have a good new year.
はいはい。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
こんにちは。お元気ですか？
元気です。元気ですか？
Okay, 元気です means good, right?
Yeah.
元気ですか？
Are you doing good?
はい、元気ですか？
寒くないんですか？
Aren't you cold?
少し。A little bit, but not too much.
まあちょっとだけど大丈夫。
YouTube ですか？
YouTube.
Actually, sometimes I just film these videos to watch them by myself later.
一人で後で見るために撮影してます。
そういうことですか？
I watch them. I go into a closet and I turn off all the lights and I watch them alone in the
押し入れ
dark.
に入って暗くして一人でこっそり見てます。
なるほど。
I see.
そういうことなんだ。
That's
Yeah,
what.
yeah. What's your name?
お名前なんですか？
はやて。
Hayate. はじめまして。
はじめまして。
What are you doing out on the town?
今日高円寺で何されてますか？
今日は服を見に来ました。
To look at clothes.
To look at clothes. Oh, similar to the first guy. Tell me about your life. What do you live here in Japan?
日本にお住まいですか？
そうです。
In Tokyo?
実家が北海道。
Oh, from Hokkaido.
Where's that?
All the way, it's like the northern island.
Oh, and you came all the way here for clothes?
今日服のために来たんで、北海道からお洋服のために来たんです。
大学生で。
college student.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you study here, but you live there.
あと東京でお勉強してるけど、もともと北海道。
そうです。
Yeah.
What would you say are the differences between those two regions that you observed?
北海道と東京の違いとかって何ですか？
寒さの違いですかね。
Difference in coldness.
Difference in coldness.
Weather.
Oh, it's probably way colder up north.
向こうの方が寒いですよね。
寒いけど東京も寒いっす。
Oh, but also Tokyo is cold too.
Yeah, it's a little bit cold right now. I mean, that was the first thing you asked me was whether or not
一
I'm
番最
cold.
初に寒いか聞いてくれましたもんね。
But I'm a lizard. My blood is cold, so I'm
で
totally
も
fine.
ヤモリは血がもともと寒いんで。
なるほど。
What do you study in school?
学校で何勉強してるんですか？
日本語の勉強っていうのかな。学部が文学部で。
Okay, so like Japanese linguistics? Linguistics?
Japanese linguistics.
日本の
So you speak like super Japanese.
文学。
古いやつ。昔の歴史。
Okay, so like historical texts.
Historical texts.
Like
Okay.
like Japanese literature.
Do you learn a lot from studying these texts that is like applicable to everyday life?
普段の生活にこう役に立つ。
全然。全然。
Not at all. So then why do you study it?
じゃあなんで勉強してるんですか？
部活で。大学入ったんで。
College club? 何の部活？
アイスホッケー。
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey. Oh, he plays ice hockey?
Yes.
Oh, and he studies ice hockey?
I think it's like a student athlete situation.
Oh, okay, okay. Are you good?
上手ですか？
上手です。
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think if we went one on one,
1
who
対
would
1
win?
で戦ったらどっちが勝ちますか？
それは負けますよ。
Oh, you'd win.
No. Yeah. What's your dream in life?
人生の夢、将来の夢は何ですか？
将来の夢は今探してます。
Searching for it now.
Searching for it now. Okay. Have you found any clues, any hints, anything reaching out at you at all?
何かヒントになるものとかこれかなっていうのはありますか？
もう探してます。
Looking for that as well.
Okay.
Looking for
Okay.
hints.
What if you had to take a wild guess of if you could do anything, if let's say that even the laws of science didn't apply, like you could fly, you could be magical, you could literally do anything, you had infinite money, you had just infinite powers, what would you do?
重力とか物理的なものとか全部関係なくて、もう魔法とか全部ありで何でもありだったら何したいですか？あと無限にお金とかあったり。
綺麗な場所に行きたいですね。
To go somewhere pretty.
To go somewhere pretty. I would say you are somewhere pretty, right?
今綺麗な場所にいないですか？
汚い。
It's dirty.
It's dirty. It's so funny. It's so funny because you live in Japan, and so it's like, I guess to you it's like whatever. This is where you probably feel the same way about Japan. How I feel about California. It's like, oh, it's whatever. It's dirty. It sucks. But when I came here, I was like, oh my god, this place.
日本に住んでるからそう思うかもしれないけど、彼はロサンゼルスについてそう思ってたり、カリフォルニアについてそう思ってたりして、日本に来てなんて素敵なんだろうって思う。
I didn't even notice the hat.
今帽子気づいて。
Have you been?
LA 行ったことありますか？
LA あります。
Yeah.
You have? What did you think?
どう思いました？
高校の時に行って。
In high school.
でも多分行ったところが綺麗だったのかな。綺麗でしたよ。
It was pretty where I went. He said.
Where did you go? Do you remember where you went in LA?
LA でどこに行ったか覚えてますか？
LA でどこ行ったんだっけ？
ロサンゼルスは
修学旅行。
何でしたっけ？
修学旅行だったんだよ。
For a school trip.
だから限られてたから全然。
It's like very limited places they could go on the trip.
Okay, so you don't know what you want to do with your life. Where do you think we go when we die?
人は死んだらどこに行くと思いますか？
死んだらですか？意識の中に戻る。
Go back to consciousness.
Go back to consciousness. What do you mean by consciousness?
意識とは何のことですか？
無ですね。無に戻るんですよ。
Return to nothingness.
Is that scary to you?
それは怖いと思いますか？
怖くないです。
It's not scary.
I feel like it's not scary too. It's probably exactly you're talking about. It's probably exactly how it was before you were born.
あと生まれる前と同じような感じなんですかね。
そうです。
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
他にネットのみんなに伝えたいことはありますか？
他ですか？今月アイスホッケーの大会があるんですよ。
There's a big ice hockey match this month.
Are you in it?
はい、
はい。
Oh, really? Oh, is it on TV? Can we watch it?
テレビとか。
YouTube で見れます。
On YouTube.
It's on YouTube? Where can we watch your ice hockey match?
どこで見れますか？
YouTube の何で見れるんだ？多分カイザーズ TV っていう。
Kaiser's TV?
Kaiser's TV?
Is a チャンネル。
関西の大学のチャンネルがあって。
Okay, so it's a university channel, like a university YouTube channel for a school in Kansai area.
Okay. So I don't know when this video is going to come out, but if you're watching this right now, go to youtube.com/Kaizo's TV and see if you see his face whenever this comes out.
この動画がいつ出るかわかんないけど調べるように。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。風邪ひかないように。
Oh, don't catch a cold.
Oh, ありがとうございます。Thanks, guys. さよなら。You know, Keiko, I think we did it.
We did.
I think we did it. I think this was a very successful trip to
Koenji.
It sounds like it's from Pokemon, like a Pokemon region.
Yeah.
Or like Hoenn or There's a Pokemon region that starts with. Is it Conan?
I don't know. I'm a poser.
Anyway, Keiko, thank you very much for your help translating. This was great.
Yay.
You did a great job, by the way. I mean,
Thank you.
I was talking for a long time, and then they would talk for a long time, and you got everything, and you got it fast. It was great. You're a hero. You're a legend of the Gecko universe.
Yay.
And I'm so glad you called into the show and that we met so that you could come help me do all this stuff. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I had a really good time.
Is there anything, do you have any final thoughts, feelings, sentiments that you want to give to the computer before we get out of here?
Yeah, I feel like now I have 100 friends.
More friends, more power to eventually take over the universe.
Yeah.
And Gek bless you all. Thanks for coming to Tokyo with us.
Love forever.